Hey everybody, it's Dr. Dave, Psychiatry. Thanks for coming to the YouTube channel today. I was working with a guy recently who had done pretty well in his medicine for quite a period of time. And then one day it just sort of stopped. Now I've done videos about how you approach it when medicines stop, but really what I wanted to do is use an analogy today. He asked me, hey, what's going on here? And I said, well, honestly, the truth is, we don't even really know how these medicines work. And if you go back to the very first couple of videos that I did on troubleshooting brain chemistry, you know that I talk about this with everyone, that we don't fundamentally know how the medicines work. We have a pretty good idea. We know that medicines that boost serotonin help certain things, medicines that boost GABA help certain things, medicines that push down dopamine help certain things. But if you get down to the nuts and bolts of it, we actually don't even know exactly how they work. So, as I've said before, when things don't work, the issue is not so much why, it's more what do we do. So sometimes I go to the key analogy, and here's the key analogy. If I'm locked out of a building, I got to find a way to get into that building. And so if I take the keys that I have in my pocket, and I know that I'm supposed to own the key to this building, and it's dark and it's rainy and I can't see anything, the first thing to do is to try to guess which is the best key. And I say guess because that's what you do. And once you take that key and you put that key into that lock, if it goes in, you've got it. If you don't, you don't. You have to find another one. So get the next one. All right? If that doesn't work, get the next one. If that doesn't work, you get the next one until you find the one that actually fits the lock you're looking for. And then obviously, once you have the right key, you have to put the right amount of key in, which in the analogy equates to the amount of medicine that you're using. The important thing is to understand that we don't really have to understand why the key works. We simply need to know that the key fits in the lock. And if you don't have the right key, it's not going to fit in the lock. So very simplistically, but very importantly, it's not a matter of why, it's a matter of which key and what do we need to make the lock open. So when that happens, I just have to tell people that we will do our best to find the next thing. And the most important thing from the patient standpoint is don't quit. Don't decide that it's too hard to find the next key. Obviously, when we're talking about a new medication trial where a key doesn't work, we're not talking about flipping it in there and getting another one 60 seconds later, another one 30 seconds later. We're talking about days and weeks and sometimes even months of medication trial. That takes a lot of patience. But what you can't do is say, that's it, I haven't found the key, I quit. Because if you quit, you don't unlock the door, you don't unlock the lock. So you have to have the patience and the confidence that if we try enough keys, we're going to get the answer. And that's what I tell people. It's not a matter of, are we going to get you better? It's a matter of, when are we going to get you better? Which in the key analogy means, how many trials of the different keys are we going to take, or a combination of keys, different medicines, to get you feeling better? So that's the key analogy. I hope it's helpful to you. I'm Dr. Dave, Psychiatry. Thanks for coming to see me today.